Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure to be in your living room. Boy, do I have a great show today. A little later, I have Beth Crandall from Be Healthy, Medical Weight Loss and Energy. We're going to talk about snacks, especially a lot of snacks that I eat, but it's working for me. So we'll talk about that, and I have a great design dilemma. But first, I have a new friend, and we just talked about that. We're brand new friends. We talked on the phone. We chatted on the phone. This is Marie Atkinson from Peaceful Hearts Quilters Guild. Marie, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I've enjoyed sitting talking to you for a few minutes.
I have too.
Yeah, so many great things to talk about. Let me give you a little insight about the Peaceful Hearts Quilters Guild. They meet monthly for fellowship and to encourage a common interest in the art of quilt making. The members share a desire to promote and perpetuate all aspects of quilt making. Knowledge, techniques, and skills are shared with each other and the community through club programs, community outreach projects, and demonstrations. In addition, the Guild periodically invites professional guest instructors to present workshops and seminars.
That's true.
Wow, that is so great. Let's get the wide angle and show you the set today. Look at what Marie brought in. Look at that beautiful quilt. That is amazing.
Thank you.
So great. Tell us a little about this. It has a great story.
Okay, so this quilt was created by members of our guild for raising money. We do a quilt annually to raise money for Camp Rainbow. We donate annually to Camp Rainbow.
Nice.
Are you familiar with Camp Rainbow?
I'm not.
Okay, it's a camp put on through the Children's Hospital of Georgia for kids with cancer and blood disorders.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
for a week they can go and be kids.
Well, it's so great that the artisans get together and it's a worthy cause and it's a win-win. They're having fun building something that then raises funds. So this gets raffled, it gets auctioned?
Right, so at our show this fall, we will be selling tickets for this quilt, and then December-ish, we will draw for the quilt, and one of the lucky donators will win it and get to keep it for their own.
Fantastic. Tell me about the event. It's open for the public,
right.
I think
So
you
our
told
quilt
me.
show is November 7th and 8th, I believe.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
And it's at the North Augusta Recreational Center.
Okay.
It's open to the public. We have 205 quilts registered to be there.
Okay.
We have 14 vendors coming to sell wares, all kinds of things. We have all kinds of things. And we have also the members make things to sell at the show. So you can buy handmade products there. If you're shopping for your Christmas list, this is the place to do it.
It's the perfect time for that. That's great.
Sure is.
You're on, I know you have a website.
We do.
Tell me your website.
PeacefulHeartsQuiltersGuild.com.
Yes, and Peaceful Hearts is not peace be with you, it's P-I-E-C-E,
That's
peace,
correct.
like parts of a quilt,
Parts
the
of a
pieces
quilt,
of a quilt, yes. And are you on social media at all?
No.
Okay, you're not there.
No, well, we have a closed face group.
Okay, a close
Facebook
for your members,
right,
yes,
for members
because
only,
so you don't get all the crazy
Right.
blah, blah, blah stuff that we get every day. We get
Every
too
day,
much of that.
every day,
You're
right.
smart. I like how you think. But again, Peaceful Hearts Quilters Guild. You want to check that out to go to this event, and it's a fundraiser as well. So they have, you host a quilt show every other year, every odd year. You have a quilt show. Let's show a picture of a quilt that won Best of Show last year. We had one picture to show. Look at that. That won
It did.
your contest last year.
Won a ribbon, yep.
Just absolutely beautiful. What I love about quilts, it's an interpretation from every artist. There are so many genres. And let's show some of these things that you have. I want to tell everybody you have 123 members and you were founded in 1988.
So this is what you typically think of when you think of your mom's quilt, or your grandma's quilt.
Yes.
Quilts made of leftover fabrics where she made clothes, and she had leftover fabrics. So she took those and was thrifty with them and made a cover. Now this one hasn't been quilted. It's what's called a quilt top.
Yes, look at the pieces. And these were remnants of pieces. It doesn't mean they were poor and these were old clothes that wore out.
Right.
These were remnants left over from home decor.
Right. So she bought things for clothes. She made her suits, their dresses, their towels. She made everything. So
I love it. I love it. It's very this one's very retro, and I like that. It's coming back in style.
But today, quilts can go to artistic works. They can be different shapes. They're not always square.
Okay.
They're not always cotton or fat or linen, whatever. This is wool.
Is this like a doily or something?
Yeah, that would be on the middle of a table.
Okay,
center of a table,
fantastic.
right.
Oh yeah, a big round table would be beautiful.
So
a rectangular.
wall art, which would be this.
And so this is more modern. art. And this is a wool that you said. Oh, and look at the little buttons that were added. That's one thing I like about quilting and modern quilting.
Very
a lot
interpretive,
of other
yeah.
pieces are added to it, yes. And I like the little stitch around the edges there as well. Finishes it off. Really,
and then
really
people
nice.
take the quilt product after they make a quilt and they make clothing. So this is a jacket.
Oh, it's a jacket.
that someone made.
Wow, well that takes
Right.
another talent in itself.
And then when the quilts get all worn
That
out,
is
you can
great.
use them to make.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Pillows.
yes, because some of the vintage quilts, because people do use them,
Right.
they can get worn
They can
out,
get
and
worn
sometimes
out.
the textiles start falling apart if they're antiquated.
And you can't fix it,
So
so.
look how lovely that is. So a little pillow
Yep, just a
that you
little-
could put on the bed.
Pillow you can put on your bed.
I love it. You were going to talk about the components of a quilt.
Right, so a quilt is 3 layers. So you make a quilt top where you piece the pieces together or however you want to do. This one's got some embroidery, this has got some piecing. So this is called a quilt top.
Yes.
Right now it's raw edge, it's going to fray, it's
Oh.
going to come apart, all
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
And you've done a little embroidery on some of that too.
That was done on a commercial, like an embroidery machine.
Okay,
Not by
yes.
hand, but you can do it by hand. So and then in the middle you have a batting. It's either cotton or wool or polyester.
Okay.
And that makes the loft. of
Okay.
it. And then this is the back. So
Yes.
when you put the 3 layers together, then you quilt with quilting,
Yes.
would be where the word quilt comes in.
That is fantastic. I love, love, love. I love because as a designer, I like to add pillows and coordinate things, and you get to do this with fabrics as well. I love this because, and I think you said each block was made by a different artist?
Yeah, and the different member of the guild.
Different member, and then it was put together, and it's framed. It's a great piece of art. It could be used on a bed.
It
I mean,
could.
usually they were.
Right.
But I mean, that is a piece of art. I think it needs to be on the wall.
It is. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, we've talked about a lot before the show and during the show. I need to have you back on again because there's so much more to quilting than what you said. You,
Right.
you
Yeah, there's a
ladies
lot.
and gentlemen, are there any men in your group?
There are actually.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
and we will
awesome.
have some of their quilts in the show.
That's great. You have workshops and events. You have quilting associations. You have a great website for members. So if you're interested, if you're a quilter, check them out. Again, Peaceful Hearts Quilters Guild. It's a tongue twister, but take a look. Marie, thank you for
Thank
being
you for
here
having
today.
me. Thank
This
you.
was absolutely beautiful. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with some snacks from Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss and Energy.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honey-Michael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. Visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
Home isn't just a place, it's where life happens. At the Villages at Bordeaux, each townhome invites you to build memories, celebrating life's little moments and big dreams. Thoughtfully crafted by Herbert Homes, your home offers comfort, energy efficiency, and easy access to our event center, Bordeaux Steak and Seafood, I-20, and downtown Thompson. Ready to find your place? Call today to schedule your tour of the Villages at Bordeaux. Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
I saw so many familiar faces in that commercial from Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss and Energy because I go weekly and I'm on a program of theirs and I'm down 15 pounds and I feel so good. And so I'm going to share some of my tricks and with what Beth offers as well. Beth, thank you for being here.
Of course.
Beth
yes.
is our nutritionist for the show and she's here all the time giving us great ideas of foods.
That's right.
Yes. Now, we talked a lot about here and there some natural foods, some fruits and good things and veggies and things like that. Today, we're talking about some snacks.
Yes, we have our snack haul. That's what I'm going to call it.
I'm a
our snack
snacker.
haul.
My friends call me a chipper because I have chips. I like crunch. I like
too.
all of that. So I do have a lot of processed stuff. A lot of this came from my home.
Yes.
We talked about this and I said, oh, I'll bring in the props because I went to my pantry this morning and I pulled out all of this stuff. I don't eat it. These are not meals. These are not things I eat all the time. But maybe a little something in bed or something to tide me over. But just little snacks here and there. So don't judge.
All right, yeah, so I'm the same way. I'm a snacker, and a lot of this stuff you eat is similar to stuff I choose as well because me and you both are doing low carb.
Yes.
So we have options that Be Healthy. So if you're more a low carb person or if that works better for you, we can put you on a meal plan for that. Or we also do a low fat, high protein, and just a moderate carb plan.
Yes.
So we have different options for everyone. So a lot of times I haven't talked about the nutrition part of it, but that is my main role there as I'm the nutritionist there at work. And so a lot of these are hacks that I give people because we stay busy and we
Yes.
can't always grab apples and oranges and things like that. We have to, and we crave snacky foods,
Yes.
It's just what we like. so.
Exactly. Yeah. I do. I like the crunch. Some of these things are Atkins. I'm not a spokesperson for them. The Quest products are really good. This Atkins protein wafer crisp peanut butter. These are hot diggity. I mean, these really taste. Sometimes people are like, oh, you eat that cardboard stuff. Some of it might taste a little weird, but once you get used to it,
Exactly.
you get used to
Because
it.
your taste buds change when you start eating
Yes.
differently, even with like fresh fruits and
Yes.
vegetables. And when you lose weight, your taste buds are going to change.
I'm eating or drinking unsweet tea.
That's
which is
right.
good for me.
Perfect.
But it might taste bitter to some people, but for me, I'm used to it now.
Exactly.
If I'm at a restaurant, I order unsweet tea, and they bring sweet tea, boy, it's a rush quickly.
Yes.
And honestly, it's too syrupy. It's too
It
sweet.
is.
I'm not. And I used to. Oh my gosh, I used to
too.
drink it like crazy. I can't do it anymore.
Me
It's
too.
way too
I usually
much.
will do like unsweet or I'll do half sweet, half unsweet.
Yeah, I know
But you
some
can
people
always
do.
add Splenda or whatnot.
Absolutely. I'm just used to the bitter tea.
That's
But so when you're looking at carbs, you want to look at the back of the box. And so this says total carbs, 9 grams per 1 bar. But then dietary fibers, 5 grams. So you subtract the 5
Subtract it.
from the 9.
Exactly.
So it's only 4 net carbs
Exactly.
per bar of this.
Perfect.
I know.
High five.
Well, in case people don't know. I mean, these are like a Pop-Tart. I grew up with Pop-Tarts.
tried these.
I love Pop-Tarts.
Oh, yeah?
These are really, really great. And you know what I
Brown
do?
sugar?
I
Oh,
put
that's my
them in the
favorite
microwave for like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. If you do too much, they explode.
Yeah.
But that and maybe a little cream cheese on top or a little butter. But oh my gosh, they're so
I'm gonna show
good.
you one of my favorites. I love cheese. Y'all know that
Yes.
about me because I always bring cheese and stuff.
Yes.
But the Parm crisps are so good. They're very low carb as well.
Yes.
And so this is like my go-to like chip alternative as well as the Quest
Yes,
chips.
I
And
like
see you
these
brought
because
those
these are
too.
pretty universal. If I'm having guests over, I can put those in a little dish. These are not things you really share with people. These are
Yeah,
a personal snack.
individual.
This you could do on a charcuterie. I think we've talked about that before.
That's
but this
right.
is something you could share. Yes, and you have my favorite. I eat pickles and
Snap.
I love those.
I love
Snap.
pickles too. These are so good and convenient. Like even when you're traveling, I used to recommend these. I mean, I still recommend them, but things you can grab in the gas station even when you're
Yes.
traveling.
Yes.
Because these are in the gas station. Quest chips are in gas
Yes,
stations.
I know. I know. I'm like, oh, they're not going to. And then they have something for me. Yes, always. And the pickles and olives are great.
So I'm gonna go over 2 more things, and then I want you to talk about what you made. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So when you're trying to get a lot of protein in, I always recommend this one. It's 42 grams of protein. It's also a low-carb protein drink, but that's going to help you get your protein goals because a lot of times you recommend 100 grams of protein. So that's a good one. And then a little hack I want to share is we have the Be Healthy Pineapple Orange, and this is a protein water or like a juice, but you can put this in a blender, blend it up with some ice, and add a little bit of this, and it will taste like Orange Julius.
Oh
And
my
it's
gosh,
so,
that sounds great.
So good. So.
What's Rebel ice cream is an ice cream, and I think there's only 4 net carbs in that whole little pint.
And I had butter pecan last night.
They're so good. And you
It
know,
was
so
good.
sometimes I'll add a little no sugar creamer in the blender, like you said, or in a shake. I might add a little vodka sometimes. I might do that.
What is that called?
Oh, it's called Mike's Treat. I don't know, the signature Mike Treat. And that's, if I've had a long day and I've deserved a treat, I'm gonna make that.
Well, you can always use this too and add some
I like
vodka.
Orange Julius, so I
Well,
have to
you can
try
add
that.
vodka and stuff to this too.
okay,
or
good.
tequila, make a tequila sunrise.
Sounds good. You know, we can't drink on the show, but you know, everybody's going to think I'm an alcoholic. So on yesterday's show, I had my assistant Reed Johnson, and we carved a pumpkin, and I took pumpkin seeds out of the one I had ready, and I roasted them. And so what the key to these is keeping them really dry. They're so good. These are a little salty. I added maybe a little too much salt. But the key is drying them out. So for the first 45 minutes after you get them out and you clean them and get all the goop off and stuff, then you put them on a sheet. I've tossed them in Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, and some butter.
Okay.
Then I put them out. For 45 minutes, I put them on 250, and that just kind of kept airing them out.
Okay.
And then for about another 20 minutes, I had them at 350,
Okay.
and then that really crisped them and made them into this.
That's a great
Yeah.
fall snack.
There's some prep you got to clean, but again,
they're
low
really good.
carb. And probably better than some of this stuff. But all these Quest
That's
chips,
really
sour
good.
cream and onion, chili lime, salsa verde, so many flavors.
That one.
You know, they should pay me for
They should be your next
their-
sponsor.
Absolutely. I love the Quest. We get these noodles. I think we get them off of Amazon, but they are, I use mushroom
never
noodles,
seen
and they're really, really
They're low-carb ones?
great. Yes. Total carbs 20 grams, dietary fiber 15, so in one package 5 grams.
Wow.
You know, if you like a pasta or something, and they're really, really amazing.
Wow.
Really great.
This is
So,
cool.
a lot of
Yeah.
alternatives
Good
for
choices.
snacky things. Yes,
Yeah.
these peanut butter candies, this brownie. Oh, so popular, so good. But anyway, that's some of my tricks. Some of the things I do while I'm preparing for my show in bed. I'm going to have a snack and an Orange Julius with a little vodka. Stay tuned. I have a great design dilemma coming up next.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home. Familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fierce Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Design Dilemma brought to you by DNS Painting, my fabulous friend Stephanie Richardson. So many times when I talk about design, I use the word organic. I like to bring the outdoors in. And sometimes we bring the indoors out. But whether you're contemporary, traditional, transitional, which most people are transitional, they have a little mix of everything. Sometimes we have some hand-me-down, maybe a quilt. You saw those fabulous quilts, and it could be an antique quilt. So we can bring some of those elements in. Those quilts would look great in a contemporary setting, just as well as a traditional setting. But anyway, I want to share a project that I worked on. This project was featured in Columbia County Magazine recently, but I just want to talk in depth about about this. I have these fabulous clients that I love working with. Let me start by showing you some pictures. This was kind of my inspiration of the whole project. It was on the lake. It's up at Modoc in South Carolina. And so look at this view of the lake, $1 million view. There is nothing more organic than looking at that wall and looking out at the water and the trees and nature and all of that. Just absolutely stunning. So I really wanted to keep the organic theme going. I wanted to bring the outdoors in. This was not a primary home. It was a secondary home. So this client, when they come to this retreat, they can feel like they're maybe in a tree house. They're in the woods. So let's show you some pictures of the living room. Take a look at this. We added that stone on the wall for a little more texture, again, bringing some of those textures from outdoors in. More textures, that chandelier hanging, the way the light comes through each little pendant gives great texture. The wall art that you see there, it was like shells. They weren't oyster shells, they were like abalone, some kind of a shell that was made into a piece of art. So again, it's all about texture. Look at the horse on the pedestal. He's made out of driftwood pieces. So you can't get more organic than that. We have a little topiary tree on the mantelpiece as well. But again, organic. It just all jives together. It works really well. The next picture is another view of the living room. I wanted to show you these cool chairs with that burlap buckle piece on the back. Again, texture, organic, just really great, driving that theme home. The next picture is of the dining room, I believe, here. Yes, and it is all about the organic. Look at the chairs. They have a hide on the back of each chair, some leather, strapping for that. The arrangement in the middle of the table, the green, again with that driftwood running around that. The chandelier, it's simplistic, it's very simple, but yet it has little textured glass pieces hanging from it. We kept the window treatments neutral because we don't need all of the drama. It's a linen fabric. Linen's organic as well, great texture. Again, it's all about organic. You have a great view of the lake. We're bringing the outdoors in. You'll see even the artwork is a lake picture, so that works really well. The next picture is a close-up of the artwork. Take a look at that. Just really great. The console there's chunky, distressed, earthy. Really works well in the theme. There it is again. Just look at the arrangement on the table. Again, you see that twisted wood wrapped around the moss. Really great. The next picture shows some of the bar stools, hides on those as well. The chandelier we added there was branchy. So again, we brought that element in there. And the last picture I wanted to share with you is one of the bedrooms in the space. Again, organic, nice and clean. We used a rug that was added onto an ottoman. Again, just really great textures. I have some things here in the studio that I want to share with you as far as organic. And again, we've talked about scents. You've got to think about organic, whether you're in the spring and it's most like this bamboo, which is an organic element, or now we're going into the fall, something more woodsy. These nest candles are really great. You can get these at my store. Just saying, we'll have the fall scents out soon, but these are the organic ones and really great. So don't forget scents. Look at this driftwood lamp here. How amazing is that? This comes in a variety of sizes and textures. The linen texture lamp, the driftwood, very organic. Green works in every aspect of home decor. Organic with the glass at the bottom, really nice. This little vase is nice. It has pressed flowers. You know, so when you think about the organic elements, you know, these moss balls are great, really great. Love that. A riser, if you're wanting to highlight something, maybe a little vase or something like this on your bookshelf. This wood riser is very organic. Let's say you're a little bougie, you're a little fancy. Look at this bowl. On the inside, it's really nice. It has the Delft blue and white tile look, but look at the outside. Then it goes to that organic wood. Really great. So just little elements like that, maybe placemats. Look how organic these are. These could be used indoor or outdoor. But organic. You can have it as much as the house there or just a little bit. Write me at mike@signaturemike.com. If you have a design dilemma or you want me to share some particular ideas, email me. I love hearing from you and talking about it on the show. We'll be right back with my guest for the day.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Come on, let's make this woman shine all day. Let's make this one do everything you say. It's so easy and so wonderful to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
There's my friends at Be Healthy again. You know all those fabulous ladies.
I do.
You work with them every day. I love going in there. They always want to know how my week's going and what they've been up to, I've been up to, all of that. So, Marie, thank you for sharing your quilts.
Thank you
And
for
like I
having me.
said, quilts can work in any decor element.
Absolutely.
Contemporary, traditional. I mean, some of those can be organic as well. Some of those, you had some wool pieces over there. So it's all about natural fibers, natural textures, and all of that, weaving them into your home decor. Hey, I'm going to plug my show coming up October 25th, Mike Live at the Miller. I am going to be singing songs that tell the story of my incredible life that I can't wait to share with you. And then we are going to film the Signature Mike TV show live on stage. So please get your tickets. This benefits both Via Cognitive Health as well as the Boys and Girls Club. And you can get your tickets at my store on Furys Ferry Road, or you can get them at the Miller box office either online or give them a call or go in the store. We have a grill we are giving away if you go to our Facebook page or to our event page on Facebook, Mike Live at the Miller, and all you have to do is comment on this post with that picture you see right there with that rec deck, and we will put your name in the drawing for that X-Fire grill. Make sure you comment, and please share, like, tell everybody about my show. I have seats to fill, and it's for a fundraiser, and I would love to meet you there. So please come to the show. Hopefully you ladies will be there, and I'll be able to sing. Some people are going to want to come and just see me fall on my face. And that may happen. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. You can check us out on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. We'll see you next time on the Signature Mike Show.
All right.